Hello there, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, fellow gamers and fellow glitch enthusiasts. Welcome back to the Critical Catastrophe, where we take a good, hard look at gaming and general entertainment and wonder how on earth some of these absolute disasters make it to our beady little eyes. Today, it's all about one of the finest of masterpieces, the modern art known as Cyberpunk 2077. Yes, it's been a while, but hey, CD Projekt Red still hasn't recovered, and let's be honest, they're probably not going to anytime soon. Cyberpunk 2077 director admits CD Projekt Red's reputation may never fully recover from the game's disastrous launch, but he remains optimistic. He says we need to show up. So, according to Cyberpunk 2077's very own director, Gabe, CD Projekt Red's reputation might never fully recover from the launch. Shocking, I know, completely. Who could have seen that coming? I mean, sure. They made a game that looks like it was held together by duct tape, staples, and bubblegum, and the hopes of Cyberpunk fanboys everywhere. And CD Projekt Red fanboys everywhere. And yes, I was one of those fanboys in both occasions. In the aftermath of the troubled launch of Cyberpunk 2077, CD Projekt Red developers are openly discussing the challenges of regaining the trust of their fan base. Technical issues and unmet expectations led to significant backlash. Now, the company is focusing on its purpose, its future projects in hopes of rebuilding its reputation with upcoming titles like The Witcher 4, Phantom Liberty, and new titles. Speaking to Eurogamer, CD Projekt joint CEO Michael Nowakowski didn't shy away from acknowledging the damage done by the launch. It's a certain perception of the company that's never going to come back, he stated. It's that good or bad. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know, but it's a fact. This reflects the acceptance that while some fans may never be won back, the company must move forward. Because, yeah, who could forget the endless bugs with this game? They're something almost nostalgic now about driving down the streets of Night City only to have your car teleport to Mars, or when you finally win a gunfight, only to have your character become a T-pose statue ruling over their glitchy empire. But hey, Gabe is still optimistic. He said, and I'll quote, "We need to show up." Yeah, because showing up, it's a bit like showing up late to a party, but having it already set on fire and saying, "Don't worry, I've got this. We're here now. We're here to help." Oh yes, absolute kudos to you, CD Projekt Red, for admitting years later that your game was a glitchy mess. In fairness, after thousands of patches, hotfixes, and probably a few sacrifices to the gaming gods, Cyberpunk 27 is a somewhat playable game today. At least for me it is. It looks fairly decent now. But only if you turn off half the features and squint and run it on the space shuttle. You might actually enjoy it. And hey, the recent Phantom Liberty DLC, it's a step in the right direction, kind of. Even that, though, was glitchy and buggy as can be. So yeah, sure, let's just ignore the whole "it should have been like this from the start" thing. Well, Gabe goes on to say that while their reputation might not be pristine again, they're not exactly doomed either. Sure, because in gaming, it's totally normal for studios to bounce back from PR disasters like this one. Just look at, I can't think of one. And the downfall of CD Projekt Red is slow, but if their recent activities is anything to look off of, I'm pretty sure that won't take as long as people might think. But at the end of the day, we are gamers. We are forgiving. We'll complain about something for years, but if you give us a shiny, good, new game, we'll almost completely forget about the game that made our PlayStations and our computers and our Xboxes run so loud and so hot you thought it was going to heat the house up. Hell, for some people, it probably did. But, some people were optimistic. It's like Night City. Beautiful, gorgeous, and shiny from a distance. And a complete and absolute dumpster fire when you get up close. So, is CD Projekt Red going to fully recover from their, recent activities and from Cyberpunk? Well, who really knows? It's entirely possible. But if they at least keep showing up and either get more memes and things to complain about, or just maybe we'll get a game that's not glitchy, doesn't crash, has a good story, and people like. But who knows? That is something to be foreseen in the future. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Leave a comment. Let me know the favorite glitch you had while playing Cyberpunk 2077. And now, excuse me while I go stare at my very, very overdue refund request for Cyberpunk. Do you think trying to refund the game years after you bought it is gonna work? Probably not. But hey, it's worth a try.